Hello, everybody. This is George again in a new episode of creating hypnotic exponential offers that help your business grow at 10x plus scale rate while you are creating a high value offers that not only create the right profit in your business, but also change and impact the lives of people who come across those kinds of offering that you put in the market. So today I'm going to talk about the for-profit. I posted an article about that. It talks in depth about the idea of having not just like one profit, because lots of business owners and lots of entrepreneurs, they focus so much on the money profit. The money is important. The money is the only economical aspect of the economy that we live in. It's the only medium that we exchange when we exchange any value or any product or any service or any offer. But focusing so much on the money aspect makes you not making the money that you want to make. And that is the killing mistake that most entrepreneurs do. So if you want to make money, you have to go beyond the money making and understand how profit works. And you have to understand that profit is not just money, and profit is not only related to one aspect of selling an offer or selling a product or selling a service. We have to understand that profit has four levels. I'm going to discuss those four levels. Basically, I'm going to only cover three of those four because the fourth one it needs like more in-depth episodes by itself. So today I'm going to explain the four profit, and I'm going to focus only on the three that are very important, very critical to your business, to implement them today, to understand how they work today, so you can implement them in your business. You can add them to your profit, to your offer. You can reassess how you create products, how you create your business, how you can reassess even the financial projections that you have. So let's look at those for profit. What do they mean? Why we have those for profit in first place? Are they scientific base or just theoretical base? Are they just like from the books or something like we have a proven formula for them in real science? Because at the end, if we cannot see facts about what we are talking about, it doesn't make sense that we follow all those theories and follow all those philosophies. Because at the end, we are practical human beings. We are practical species. If we don't understand how things work, we have to maybe we delay things, we put them on hold, or we don't even practice or apply them in our business. So today I'm going to talk about those for profit and why profit are four, not just one. So some people, they may argue, yes, profit is money, and some they say no, let's add time to it, and some they say no, also like we have another profits called energy, and so much confusion goes in discussing this kind of topic. So to understand that, like it took me a while to figure this one out, and it took me years to figure this one out. And it cost me a lot of money and also lots of pain and headache in my previous businesses. So now when I started to apply those in my new business, in the education and the coaching and the training I do, what I do in my business currently, it changed the whole game for me. So understanding that you don't have only one profit, but you have four, it changed, literally it changed the whole circumstances. It changed the results in my business and also in the clients that I serve and I help. So again, I posted a link for the article. I posted today on Medium and on my social media. You can get that link, or you can get that post on my social media or on the medium.com, and you have the link in the description below. Click on that link after this training and go and read that article in depth that talks about specifically how those for-profit works. And this training is just an extension. It's more in-depth information and training and education about those kinds of for-profits. So let's dig right in and see like how literally those for-profit works and why we have for-profit and how they are related to facts and science, not just philosophy and spirituality and theory. So basically, we have four kind of profits, because today in neuroscience, and I'm talking only science, I'm talking about like neuropsychology, I'm talking about neuroscience 101. I'm not talking about philosophy, I'm not talking about religion, I'm not talking about spirituality and all those kind of things. They are important, but in the mind of entrepreneurs and business owners, if we don't see facts, if we don't understand in science how things really work, they don't make sense to us, and sometimes we put them on hold. Like, we don't need more books, we don't need like more theories, we don't need like more gurus that they just like give us all those fake ideas that are not related to the real world. But what I'm going to explain to you is related to neuroscience, neuropsychology, how we can use that in our business to change the whole game, the way we create offers, the way we produce products, the way we produce service, the way we serve our clients, to change the whole game. And when you do that correctly, now you can make the money that you want. Now you can make the profit that you want in terms of money, because we focus so much on the money side, because the economy that we live in. So to make money, you have to understand we have four levels of profit, and I'm going to discuss three of them today. And those are the body profit, the heart profit, and the mind profit. And you may say, like, what the heck you're talking about? So let me explain to you exactly what do they mean and why they are like scientific facts right now, and why neuroscience is focusing on those three profits in first place. Because in neuroscience right now, in psychology right now, especially for people who have problems, health diseases, they have mental disease, like neuroscience, psychology, the advancement of technology that helps us in this kind of science, they focus on those three profits to heal client. So if we can heal based on those three profits, it means that we can use them to create profit and to create like new circumstances to create new results in our life. And by applying that in your life, you can apply the same in your offer, in your product, to serve better your clients, so they can apply the same, they can get like all those profits. So now they come and buy every single product that you give to them. So basically right now in that process, the end product or the byproduct of going through that process is money. But the money is not the thing that you should focus on. And why is that? Because money and the neuroscience that we understand today, that money is only related to one aspect of those profit. So if you focus on just one, basically you are neglecting the other two or the other three. But today I'm going to focus only on those three: the mind, the heart, the body. I'm not going to talk about the spirituality, the spirit, the soul, and the full consciousness. I will leave that to another episode. But today I'm going to talk about like those kind of three levels of profit, and money and time is only related to one. So basically, if you want to make money and you are focused so much on the money side, it means that you are neglecting the other two. But basically, when your client buys, they buy based on those two profit. So this is where the clash happens. You create a product, you design the best product on earth, you design the best and the perfect business model on earth, and you focus so much on that product, you push product, and this is what we see in so many industries. Again, with all the respect, we see that in insurance, real estate, car dealership, and all those kind of sales, like 2020 sales agent, that they don't even know how things work. And we think that sales is what we see in the market right now, and it's not true, because money is only one aspect of the other two. So what happens when you create a product and you are focused so much on one level that we call the body and manner profit? So we are focusing so much on what we call the survival. So now in neuroscience we know, and neuropsychology we know that like as human beings, we perform at different levels. We perform at the survival level. This is where we need to meet our basic instinct, like basic need. We want to buy food to survive. We want to buy drinks to survive. We want to buy all those kind of things to survive. And by focusing on that, it's not too bad. Like you can make results. You You can get like the food that you want. You can get fit the way you want. You can take care of your health, but this is not the end result. So basically, for people as a human beings by nature, the survival is just like how we can survive the existence, how we can survive in our physical life. But for us to feel transformation, for us to connect to the world, for us to connect to our creator, for us to create, for us to be the creator of our lives, we should, or as human beings by nature, we go on those to profit. So basically, everything that is related to transformation, everything is related to our values, everything really related to our results are related to those kind of profit. So anything that we perceive in life, and again, this is neuropsychology, this is neuroscience, this is purely science. I'm not talking spirituality, and I'm not talking theory or philosophy in here. And in our nature as a human beings, like you and your customer, you and your client, you behave the same. So basically, like for us to perceive something, to understand something, to when we see a product, when we see an offer, this is what it happens. We think, or we like a new thought, a new perception comes to our mind just to understand like what's going on. We go to our instinct, like we go to our survival mode to see like, all right, do we have something, like does that support our like physical existence, does that support our like physical experience? If it does, and it makes a little bit sense, and this is what we call in business or in psychology, we call it like emotion. Like you sell on the emotion, you sell on the right emotion, we sell on psychology. This is where the psychology happens. It happens when you perceive something new, a new product, a new offer. You go and relate that to your survival and say, all right, do I need that? Do I want it? Does it create the right result? Does it create the right money for me? Does it create the right time? Does it like elevate that emotion that I have? And we get those in a couple of seconds, or even like in a fraction of seconds. So basically, you're not thinking like you take an hour to think about product. So it happens in a fraction of seconds because this is the human nature. So when it makes sense at those two levels, we go in the middle, and this is what we call the heart. This is where we say, I fell in love with that product. I fell in love with that speaker. I fell in love with that speech. I fell in love with that offer. I fell in love with that brand. I am loyal to this brand. And the heart profit is where the belief is, where the like everything that goes in a long run in our life inherit, or like basically lives. So basically, anything like when you create a product, when you create an offer, when you create a service in your business, you have to understand like how those three profits they work together. And we need to understand that the money and the time that you create is only related to one aspect, to one level. And you need to understand to communicate that correctly, because if you cover the survival, now people, they can think and they can proceed and they can believe and they can love and they can process the thought that you want them to process, or the feeling you want them to feel. But if you don't pass the survival mode, the emotion mode, you cannot even communicate that to your customer. And this is also the other mistake that people make. They post the best and the most complicated post on social media, or they put like so much description around their products and their offers, and they lose and they don't know how to communicate the other two profit. So many entrepreneurs, they focus so much on the money side, on this profit, and they push products and they trick people to buy, and they try to create like anything they can to push and to make like couple bucks, and they neglect that they have the other two profit. So what the people are doing, and what entrepreneurs and business owners basically are doing, they are focusing on just one of those three, neglecting the fact that those three profits, they work closely to each other, and you cannot make any result at any level without having those work in harmony. So basically, the value that you create in your business is just an exchange of those three profits. So your product is a value exchange. Your service is a value exchange. Your even offer is a value exchange. And you need to understand that in order to make the money that you want to make all those three profits to work in harmony in your business. So basically, just to recap of what I have covered so far, I have covered that we have three main profit that we need to focus on out of four. The fourth one, I'm not going to discuss it today. But those three offers, or three profits, they are related to the three things that we talk always in our business. Like we need to achieve, we need to transform, we need to get fulfilled, and not only for us but also for our clients. And we talked about the client transformation, the customer fulfillment, and the customer achievement, and we don't understand the difference among all those profits. So basically, everything that we call achievement profit is related to the survival, is related to your body, is related to how you can go or how you protect this experience, this physical experience. The transformation happens on the mind side, and this is where, like, literally you transform the way people think, you transform the way they process things. When they see like your offer, it's a aha moment for them, because it's literally a new opportunity. It is a level 10 opportunity that really changed their circumstances from bad to good, from negative to positive. So this is what we call transformation. And the fulfillment only happens if you make the transformation and the achievement profits the work in harmony together. And that's the fulfillment, or the passion, or the love of your brand, and the loyalty to your brand happens. So again, there is no transformation without fulfillment and achievement. There's no achievement without fulfillment and transformation. And this is where the conflict happens when entrepreneurs and business owners, they create all those kind of products. So let me give you an example, like what achievement means, what transformation means, and what fulfillment means. So let's say you have a phone. Basically, the iPhone, it is the easiest way to understand that example. So with the iPhone, the achievement profit, like the lowest kind of profit, when you buy an iPhone, when you invest money in that iPhone, basically what you're doing, you are buying the product itself. So what are the features? What are the benefits of that product? What it means for you? Those are the achievements. So basically, you buy the iPhone just to text, to browse the internet, to make phone calls. Those the achievements. So any product that you have, you are selling real estate. So the achievement is how to buy and sell the house, or the residential or the commercial real estate. This is the benefit. Those are the direct benefits and features. The transformation happens in terms of the iPhone. So when you buy an iPhone, you're not buying a device. So this is what Steve Jobs understood a long time ago, and it took us like years after him to understand what he understood. So he knows that people, they don't buy the achievement. They don't buy a product for the sake of product. They buy a product for the transformation, or what it means, what it changed literally in their mindset. So for that, Apple, what they did, they sell you on the message, and this is what they sell you. They sell you that you are different, you are against the status quo, you love design. When you hold their brands, people perceive everything that you do in a totally different manner, and this is what we call the transformation profit, like what it literally does in your mindset. So Apple and Steve Jobs, and now like every single big company or small company, successful company, they are copying the same. And now we have proven that in science, that this is how it works, because this is the human nature. This is how we function on the human nature. And by understanding what I'm explaining today and applying that in your business, you can literally change the whole game, and your not only like those three profit, but you will see lots of good results, especially in the money side. So the money is just a byproduct when you do all those profits to work in harmony, not only for you, but also for your customer. So the fulfillment happens when you put the transformation, when you put the achievement and into harmony. So now when you buy the Apple product, when you buy the iPhone, and you really, the message of Steve Jobs or Apple really changed the way you think, Now you fell in love, or you fall in love with the Apple brand. So basically, you falling in love is just the end result of the harmony that happens between the transformation and the achievement. So the harmony of the message that they incorporate in your mindset, the mindset transformation with the Apple message, and harmony of the features and benefit that you can get from any Apple product, basically the iPhone that we're talking about right now. Now we fall in love in the Apple, with the Apple brand, with the Steve Jobs. This is why, like most entrepreneurs, they want to become the Steve Jobs. They want to become the next Steve Jobs. So we need to understand that when you create an offer, you need to create those three levels. You need to create the achievement, you need to create the transformation, you need to create that fulfillment. And when all of those they work in harmony, now you can literally change the circumstances of your client. Because you need to remember that sales is not just pushing product. Sales is not just creating an offer. Sales is not just posting on social media or doing all those sometimes crap things that people they get distracted about, like what I'm going to post today or what I'm going to say today, like what is the sales funnel I have to create, what is the kind of profit I want to sell, like what are the needs of my audience, and all those things. Like they go in so much confusion, and they forget like what is the purpose, that what is the end purpose of selling or buying, the buying decision of your customer, how it happens. So even for fewer customers, when they don't understand this process, this is how we naturally function. This is like very scientific way how human beings function. So if we function this way, so we should deal with other human beings who are our customers, who are our clients in that way. So it doesn't make sense that we make an offer for aliens and we're selling to human beings. So we have to be aware of like what is the science that sits behind like our clients. So basically, like your sales process, what you do in business, you are helping your customers to become a new self, to become a new person through your brand, through your message, through your coaching, through your real estate, through your like maybe if you are selling cars. So you need them to transform the way they think with a new message, so they can feel someone new. They can feel like I am becoming someone new with that message. Maybe with that card maybe gives me the right feeling to feel like empowered. Maybe this shirt, it gives me the feeling to feel like more confident. Maybe this online course would transform my skills so I can get a better job. Or maybe that coaching will give me the right transformation and the right achievement, so I can make the money I should be making in my business. So basically, in your business, your only purpose is just one. You have to focus on how you can transform, how you can change the life of your clients from their current situation to a better situation, from their current self to a new self. And if you do that, they keep that formula in your mind. If you do that correctly, you can sell anything. Like you can sell your message, you can sell on social media, you can sell anywhere you want. Because I still get like all those organic reach on Messenger and emails, and everybody wants to sell me something. And this is not the way we buy. We buy on value. We buy when we feel we have those three profits, like they work in harmony. And when I ask like a couple questions to those people, like you literally understand, they don't know what's like what are the components and how all those things like work together. They just like push products on you, and again, they only push one side of those three levels of profit instead of just pushing or sharing or serving you on the harmony of those three profits. They work together. With that being said, I will leave you with this quote that sales are about installing new powerful belief. That's it. So if you're doing marketing, if you're doing sales, if you're doing social media, if you are creating sales funnels, if you are creating products or offers, or anything that you are creating in your business, you need to remember that sales, the end communication that happens between you and your client, even the initial communication that happens on social media, between you and your client to build that relationship, to build that engagement. It's all about installing new powerful belief. This is what really people want. And belief, again, it's not just a word that we use. Belief is related by science. Again, this is just purely science. Belief is related to the heart profit, to the fulfillment process profit. And belief only happens when you have your thoughts, your mind works in harmony with your emotion. So if you want to sell, you want to sell, we say like sell on the emotion and then sell on the logic. And when you create the right belief, like people will fall in love with your brand or with your message or with you, whatever like you are selling. So remember that your only purpose in sales, your only purpose in marketing, your only purpose in social media is just to install new powerful belief, new positive belief that elevate the human experience, not only in the business of your client, but also in their lives. So with that being said, I want again to uh, uh, like invite you to create a human experience practice in your business to change all the outdated marketing communications, content, social media, sales processes that you do in your business and change that to what we call a human experience agency or a human experience practice that creates offers that like those offers create the harmony in those three kind of profits that I covered today. And so you can create the 100% profit in revenue, time, and energy. So the time, the revenue, the income, the money, the energy are the byproducts when you create that harmony and your or those three kind of profits. So you like I want to always remind you that you are not in the game of selling products. You are not in the game of selling commodities or services. You are on a mission of transforming human lives. You are on a mission to install those new powerful beliefs. So always remember that today you are one step away of transforming a human life through your product, through your offer, through your message, through your smile. Sometimes we don't need to make it so much complicated, but that is the purpose of creation. That is the purpose of you as a human being or becoming. This is the purpose of you selling, like whatever you sell in your business or in your career. So join me on this movement. Like we need literally to change the understanding of people about sales, about marketing, about social media. We need to liberate all those programs that we have inherited. We have like those inherited thoughts and beliefs. They put literally us in a jail that is inside us. We want to liberate us from that jail. We want to liberate human beings from that jail. We want to liberate humanity from that jail and unleash our God's potential. With that being said, join my Facebook group so we can always keep that discussion going. Comment below with your thoughts, with your experience, and your ideas of what you do currently with in your business and your offers to create that human experience, to create that elevated human experience. And don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends if you like any value that you've got from this training video. And also don't forget to click the link on the description to read the article that is the extension of the training that I have covered today. With that being said, I will leave you with that quote. Always remember that sales are not about just pushing products or commodities. Sales are about installing new powerful belief in the mind and the heart of your customer. With that being said, I will see you tomorrow and take care.